Here with reaction, Alabama Senator Katie Britt is with us. I think this honeymoon, this sugar high, is going to end very quickly, because this record of Kamala Harris, the more people see it, the more people hear it, the more people hear her in her own words, they're going to realize that she is way outside of the mainstream, the most radical person to ever run for president. How is that going to play out?
Oh, it's not going to play out well. You're exactly right. I mean, she is left of Bernie Sanders. How do you even get there? You know, when I heard Joe Biden say tonight that, the great thing about America is here, that kings and dictators do not rule, the people do. Look, Sean, every word that he read from that teleprompter at that point was just dripping with hypocrisy, because in this very situation, that's exactly what happened. You had party bosses, right? You had liberal elites, right, checking the box and saying, get out, Joe, we're going to coronate Kamala. And at the end of the day, when the American people get to know her, they will realize why she never got over 3% when she ran for president herself. The American people want common sense policies. They want Donald Trump back in office. They want a secure border. They want stable prices. They want peace through strength. And today, when she had her very first test as the de facto coronated presidential candidate of the Democratic Party, she failed. She failed miserably, just like she has as the border czar, just like she has in other situations. She failed today. She refused to show up to preside over the joint session there with one of our great allies and the only beacon of democracy and hope in the Middle East. And it was really disgraceful. It was despicable. And the American people deserve better.
I agree completely. How long do you think it will take to sort of permeate into the consciousness of the American people just how extreme, just how radical she is? And yeah, today spoke volumes. We saw the radicals, ripping down the American flag, burning the American flag, putting up the Palestinian flag. And she's boycotting our #1 ally, defending itself after the worst terror attack in their history. What part of rape, murder, kidnapping, torture, and beheading does she not understand?
Correct. Our great ally is literally at war. I mean, they are fighting for their very existence. And she chose to go speak at a conference. And I want to make sure that your viewers know this. That conference lasted for 5 days. Now, don't you know, if she had said, look, I need to come at a different time, I need to both greet and be there to preside over this joint session, they would have accommodated the Vice President of the United States at any time that fit her schedule. She chose not to do that. And you know what else she chose not to do, Sean? She chose not to speak out against the despicable protests that we saw today, burning of the American flag, raising the flag of Hamas across the air, spray painting, Hamas is here, Hamas is coming. It is just, there is nothing presidential about that. That is weak and that is vulnerable, and that's more of what we'll see from her moving forward, no doubt.
Senator, thank you for being with us. More Hannity straight ahead.